This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com. AFTV, we got Nikki from West Ham Fan TV here. Now, just to tell everybody a story, right? At half time in the game, when they were 3-up, Nikki sent me a text and he says, "Rob, how are you feeling?" Right, which I didn't reply, but I remember saying on the live stream, Nikki might be talking too soon, right? No, not really believing it.
Let me just back this up a little bit, right? Because I was genuinely asking how you was feeling after you got the one back. I wasn't bragging or anything like that. I've been a West Ham fan for a long time, Robbie. I know not to brag at any scoreline, but
so you meant it like to say, how are you feeling? You might get back in it, sort of thing.
Exactly. But
I don't believe
you take it. You take it as you wish, mate. No problem at all.
I'm not having it. Sorry, I'm not. I don't believe you. Wow, what a game though! What an incredible game. I mean, at 3-0 up, I was like, oh my god, what? You know, you were. I have to say, West Ham as well. The way they started the game, they were all over us. You know, you guys look like a team that, you know, you can see why you're in 5th place. We're playing some great football. There's a great goal by Lingard, who I just knew was going to score against us. We were asleep on the free kick. I mean, it was all going your way. But then after that, once Arsenal scored, you guys seemed to go into your shell a bit. And we would, you know, Saka had a couple of chances in the first half that he should have done better with. It could have been all square by half time. It's mad.
It was a crazy game, Rob. It was a crazy game. We started like fire. We started that. I'll be honest with you. I've watched West Ham all season. We've had some really good results. We've had some, you know, some top results against the likes of Leicester, where we've beaten them 3-0 and things like that. We started like lightning. We was all over you. Your defenders were fucking at 6s and 7s. They couldn't get hold of Antonio. They couldn't get hold of Lingard. They was worried about Bowen. Ben Rama was running them ragged. And as you said, we scored 1, we scored 2. Then we got the 3rd. And that is where the game changed. Because I think once we got the 3rd, I think the players sort of thought, like, this is, I don't know whether they thought it was job done. I don't know whether they, you know, a call come from the bench to say, right, sit back and soak it up for a little while and then hit them on the break or whatever. But that is where, Robbie, we are at our most vulnerable, is when we sit back and let teams come onto us. And listen, I'm not no idiot. You know, I can see the qualities Arsenal have got, you know, up front. Lacazette today was like prime Ronaldo. He was unbelievable, I thought, at times. Saka was good, you know, and as you say, he got a little bit of luck, Lacazette, with that strike, because that was going way off target. If you looked at the trajectory of the ball, if Souček didn't stick his leg out, that was. But at 3-1, I thought, oh my god, here we go. And 1 minute later, Saka finds himself centre of goal and should have done better. And I thought, this is going to be a long second half now if we come out in the same way. I said in our live stream, if we come out again the second half and play the way we did in the first, we'll batter them again. But we didn't. We sat back and tried. You know, within 5 minutes, you had one cleared off the line. Listen, I'm not going to blame the referee, Robbie, because, you know, I think at 3-0 you're masters of your own destiny. But all of a sudden, the referee started giving some what I would call questionable decisions. And I'm not saying that that's Arsenal's fault. That's definitely not Arsenal's fault. You know, that's John Moss is his own man, but he started giving some real hooky decisions, and we was the architects of our own downfall in the end. I think we handed it back to you on a plate. And I'll be honest with you, Rob, if I was an Arsenal fan looking at that second half and after we played after the first 30 minutes, I'd be disappointed that we couldn't come away with 3 points.
No, that was the thing, is that what was a crazy thing on our stream is that we went from total despondency after, you know, when that 3rd goal went in, to at the end we're like, yo, we could do it another 10 minutes here. You know what I mean? We don't want the game to end. We want
In between all
Crazy
that,
game.
Rob, there was chances. There was a chance for us to go 4-1 up when there was two like blocks when we should have done a bit better. Then you
That's
had the
right, yeah,
Antonio chance at 3-2. It would have just killed it off. And then you had the Lingard thing when he went through. It was 2-on-2, and the referee pulled it back. You need them little bits of luck in football. You need them. You can't do without them, especially when you're playing quality like Arsenal. You can talk about Arsenal all day long, but their front four is as good on their day as anybody's front four, as anybody's. But I'm gonna. It's a very unpopular opinion, especially on West Ham Fan TV. I'm quite happy with a point. I'm not happy from 3-0 down. But if you'd have said to me like, at the beginning of the day, you're going to get a point today. Let's take it. We'll carry on. We've still got people talking about us like hunt for top four and all that, Rob. We're very grateful for the position we're in at the minute. You know what I mean? We've had some bad seasons over the last few seasons, and you want to keep yourself up there, but you take a point against Arsenal in every other season, and you're happy with that. Look, we played the same amount of games as Chelsea. We're 2 points behind them. We've got to play Leicester. We've got to play Chelsea. We've got Newcastle and Southampton, and then them that likes of them. They're the results where I don't want to see us losing or drawing. They're the results that we got to win, and we're still the masters of our own destiny with 9 games to go in getting into Europe. And I don't think I could have asked anything more than that.
I think from what I see today, your team's good enough to get into Europe. But I'm not sure about top 4. Obviously, that's going to be really difficult. But top 6, definitely. You've got some very good players out there. I did say before the game, looking at your performances this season, it's not a fluke. It's not like, they've been good performances. And you've got some good players like Ben Rama. When Declan Rice went on that run today, I'm like, somebody please chop him down. What's he going? It was a crazy game. Crazy game. But, honours even at the end of it. And, I guess, I don't even know. Like you said, the weird thing about it at the end was that as Arsenal fans, we were disappointed. Whereas at half-time, I openly said on my stream, I said, listen, I can't see us getting back into this. And when it went to 3-2, I said I would take a point right now. And then when we got that third goal, I was like, no, I want to win.
Yeah, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I'll tell you what, though, Rob, I'm going to say one quick thing, and we're all going to enjoy this one. We've had a lot of Tottenham fans coming into us today. You can tell how worried they are because they're coming into us. You bottled it, you bottled job, celebrating.
What did they do?
Celebrating an Arsenal equaliser against West Ham, and they're telling us we're not rivals. That's how worried they are. But in the last week, they've trapped a 2-0 aggregate lead away and a 1-0 lead against Arsenal away. So you can't say nothing, lads.
Plus as well, they were 3-0 up against you lot.
And bottled it.
Yeah,
bottled it. Yeah. And you know what I've said about today? You know what we've done? We Spursed it up. And that shows you all you want to know about Spurs fans. We've Spursed it up today. But listen, being back to being serious, I thought it was a good game. I think Arsenal were on a decent run of form. They're no mugs, Arsenal, on their day. They let themselves down defensively. But I think Arsenal are going to be back next season. I think they're a couple of signings away. I would question the goalkeeper, Rob. Leno. Especially with that second goal.
He was atrocious today, which I think over the last couple of games, which he's the guy who saves us a lot of times, but today he should have, the second goal, he's got to save that.
Yeah, I would say that. But look, listen, a couple of additions in defence. As I said, you've got no problems going forward. And I thought the midfield, as good as our midfield is, had the better of I think Odegaard's a very good player. I think he controlled the midfield today. Partey showed a bit of quality today. And arguably, they had the better of Rice and Souček for a long period of the game. As I said, shore it up defensively, mate, and I'm sure Arsenal will be back up there this season. So, next season.
Well, thanks very much, Nicky. And good luck to you guys over on West Ham Fan TV. And, if there is a team to make Europe and it ain't us, I'd rather it be you lot than them mugs.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll Spurs it up as well, no matter what happens. But, yeah, thanks a lot for having me on, Rob.
Cheers.